Health is real, seek help, and the stigma. On the news this evening, vigilante boss blames politicians for rising crime in Diobu River State. River CP assures of tight security as Muslims celebrate Eid el-Kabir. Governor Fubara says steps have been taken to stabilize governance in River State. Akwa Ibom State Governor defects to APC. And on the foreign scene, U.S. issues new Iran-related sanctions. I'm Sam Chinedu, and the news continues after the break. Welcome back. The commander of the Diobu Vigilante, Mr. Amatari Bipelaide, is blaming the rising insecurity in Diobu and its environs on political interference. Speaking in an interview with correspondent Emeka Otoka, Bipelaide said politicians often intervene to secure the release of arrested armed robbers and gang members. He said action is frustrating efforts to secure the area.
The criminals or cultists who have institutionalized themselves, making themselves to be a problem to the society, are not too big to be brought to book. But some of them are even boasting in their secret places because of their backup of sponsors politically. And those names they boast, even if you go and apprehend them, tomorrow they will release them. And when they release them, you look at it as a wasted effort.
The commander of the Diobu Vigilante, Amatari Bipelaide, also raised concerns over poor funding and the lack of logistics, which he said is affecting their ability to respond effectively to security threats.
You cannot be using your own money to buy fuel. So when the stress cost comes to go for such battle, if there is anybody you can sponsor, it's a you can see because they are the one that have complemented security agencies to bring the relative PEC. And why it is deteriorating? Because it is not sustained. Sustainability has to do with money. Government is supposed to give us a monthly impress to run our activities. So when the stress cost comes, you respond. And you only respond when you are equipped. What are the quickness, mobility? So these are some of the challenges. But nevertheless, because as the own security outfit, we very passionate to the society. In the joint mission between the police, I think we have started making arrests, and by the social grace of God, all of them will brought to book.
Earlier, Chairman of the Rumuwoji Community Development Committee, Stanley Wabo, said at least 4 people were killed by suspected gang members and armed robbers between May and June. He said residents now live in fear. As you may know, Mile 1 Diobu has long been associated with cultism and criminal activities, but residents say the situation has worsened. The Commissioner of Police in River State, CP Olugbenga Adekpoju, has felicitated with Muslim faithful in the state as they celebrate this year's Eid el-Kabir. In a statement by the command spokesperson, SP Grace Iringa Koko, CP Adekpoju urged Muslims to use this festive period to pray for the peace and progress of River State. He also reassured residents of adequate security before, during, and after the celebration. The Commission also directed area commanders, divisional police officers, and heads of tactical units to fully deploy both operational and intelligence assets across all 23 local government areas. According to the statement, the deployment includes conventional and tactical teams positioned at Eid prayer grounds, recreational centers, motor parks, markets, highways, and critical infrastructure to ensure a hitch-free celebration. The statement also urged residents to remain law-abiding, vigilant and to promptly report any suspicious activity to the nearest police station or contact the command via the emergency hotlines 080 320 03514 or 070 576 05209 or 070 723 23049. Finally, 080 988 80134. The River State Islamic leader Nasir Uho has called on Muslim faithful in the state to continue to keep their faith in God as exemplified by Prophet Ibrahim. Speaking in an interview with correspondent Emeka Otoka on this year's Eid el-Kabir celebration, Uho said festival symbolizes unwavering faith and total submission to God's will as demonstrated by Prophet Ibrahim for the benefit of humanity.
What this festival denotes is that Allah wants mankind, not just Muslims, to borrow a leaf for Prophet Abraham and his son, Prophet Ishmael. Allah wants to showcase their unalloyed faith in him, unquestioning faith. They don't question Allah's command or Allah's order. Allah tells them to do this and they do it without questioning. That is the kind of faith Allah wants mankind to invest in him.
The River State Islamic leader also urged those in positions of authority to lead with equity and justice, putting the interest of the people first.
Politicians must see themselves as servants of the people. They are holding that position in trust. And who gave that trust to them? It's Allah. They don't have any single power except what was repeated to them by the people. They must not usurp the power for the people. They must come out with policies and programs that address the welfare of the people. So as far as Muslims are concerned, any politician who does anything that derogates the welfare of the people has no business in politics.
The River State Sole Administrator, retired Vice Admiral Ibokata Ibaz, has urged Rivers people to use the Eid al-Adha to pray for continued peace, prosperity, and unity in River State and Nigeria as a whole. In a statement, Ibaz said Eid al-Adha is a time for reflection, gratitude, and renewal of faith, unity, and compassion. He urged everyone to celebrate responsibly with kindness and consideration for one another, and to continue fostering harmony and understanding within their diverse society. The suspended River State Governor, Siminalayi Fubara, says steps to stabilize governance and revive the economy of the state are underway. The governor said this in a message to commemorate Eid al-Adha celebration. Governor Fubara acknowledged the patience and sacrifices made by the people in support of the state's growth. He admitted that while many aspirations remain unmet due to political challenges, notable achievements have still been recorded. He pledged that the concerns of Rivers people will be addressed with practical solutions. He also appealed to Muslims to use this period to show kindness to those in need and urged them to reach out in reconciliation, forgive past wrongs, and foster stronger ties within their communities. A safety expert, Kenneth Uwagie, has advised Muslims to celebrate Eid al-Adha with caution and avoid staying out late at night. Speaking in an interview, Uwagie explained that due to the current economic hardship, not everyone can afford to celebrate, which may lead to resentment and possible attacks on those who are celebrating.
Celebration is good, but there are some level of risk associated with it. There are likelihood of failures and there are likelihood of negative consequences. The awareness with the fact that some people are able to celebrate and they could take advantage of the celebration to take personal belongings from people and hold to themselves. With the state of the country where unemployment, hunger, the other of the day, ensuring you don't stay out very late at night, ensuring you don't stay in two gatherings that will escalate into something else.
Mr. Uwagie urged the public to remain vigilant, to prioritize safety throughout the holiday, and be prepared to respond appropriately in case of any unexpected situations.
Be aware, put preventive measures in place. Let people be aware of the possibilities of hurt and they should further be prepared in the event of a halt. Secondly, they should by themselves think of possible controls to prevent things like that from happening. In the event of a failure, what am I expected to do? You should have the police control numbers with you. You should have the hospital number. You should have first aiders around you. You should understand first aid by yourself. You should know what to do and all of that. So basically, these are just the little common sense things to put in place to prevent the possibility of a harm.
Still to come, Akwa Ibom State Governor defects to APC. Stay tuned. Back, the Akwa Ibom State Commissioner for Special Duties and Ibom Deep Sea Port, Ini Ememobong, has resigned. It comes as the governor of the state, Umo Eno, defected from the PDP to the APC today. He made the switch official after nearly 3 months of signaling his intention to leave the PDP. Last month, Eno told his commissioners and other appointees to defect with him when he finally decides to join the APC or resign from his cabinet. Speaking today in Uyo, Eno said the decision followed 3 months of wide consultation with critical stakeholders across the state. Governor Eno said he has submitted a formal resignation letter to the PDP at the ward level, with copies also delivered to the party's state and national chairman. The Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, ANAN, River State branch has paid a solidarity visit to the suspended chairman of the Local Government Service Commission and former Accountant General of the state, Goodlife Iduoku Ben. Speaking to journalists shortly after the visit, the immediate past chairman of ANAN River State, Dr. Chidi Olu, said the visit was to encourage Iduoku Ben during what he described as a temporary political setback. He praised his calmness and prayed for his continued strength and good health.
We came to pay a solidarity visit to one of our own, who is suspended chairman of Local Government Civil Service Commission. We are here as an association to tell him that God has not finished his work. Whatever that has happened, we believe is a temporary setback. At the right time, God willing, he will recover his position. We want to thank him for his maturity and pray that he continues to have good health and a sound mind while this crisis lasts.
In response, Iduoku Ben expressed gratitude to the association's leadership for their professionalism and steadfastness during the ongoing crisis in the state. He commended them for refusing to be swayed by blackmail and for standing firm against illegality.
We came to pay a solidarity visit to one of our own, who is suspended chairman of.
I thank the executive of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, River State. I thank them for their maturity, their professionalism in running the affairs of this association. In times like this, especially the present crisis in River State, they have remained resolute, they have proved that they are indeed professional and will not support illegality in any form. I thank them for this visit and I pray that they will continue being professional in all their conduct in running the affairs of the association in River State.
The group, ANAN River State Chapter, says it remains committed to promoting financial literacy, professional development, and accounting standards to support economic growth in the state. Notably, Governor Siminalayi Fubara, a former accountant general, is also a member of the association. As part of efforts to promote maternal and child health, the wife of the sole administrator of Emohua local government area, Ogonda Ajinwo, has donated packs of diapers to over 50 mothers in the Ogbakeri community, with a specific number of women gifted wrappers in recognition of their commitment to exclusively breastfeeding their babies for 6 months. She made this gesture during the flag-off of the Optimized Maternal, Newborn and Child Health Week at the Ogbakeri Community Primary Healthcare. Speaking shortly after the event, she encouraged healthy child care practices by urging women to take advantage of the week-long free delivery services and antenatal registration offered by the Rivers State Primary Healthcare Board. She added that the gifts were intended to ease the burden on mothers.
We give them because they are mothers. They need all this to take care of their babies, especially the immunization. They need it for their children to be healthy and the more pregnant women to be healthy so that the time of labor they will not have implication. I encourage them that every mother should make sure that they participate in this exercise by taking all the drugs that are available for them. For this 1 week, all the treatment that is going on is for free, and we also have contributed by giving them a little gifts to bless them, to make them happy so that they can be able to be coming because of those items they receive.
On her part, the medical officer of health in Emohua, Dr. Amaya Deborah, urged parents not to deny themselves and their children access to beneficial healthcare services.
We are particularly out for our mothers, newborn babies, and also our children 0 to 5 years of age, because there are interventions that we are coming with that will better their lives. But during the course of this program, we are going to be doing antenatal registration for free, and also we are going to be taking deliveries for free. You see that our doors are open, people are on ground to render the services to you. You are pleading with us that we shouldn't hold back our children from accessing what is available for them, and even for you yourself.
Some beneficiaries of the program also spoke.
It's very, very important. For example, like my daughter, she's very, very healthy, so mothers are there. Our advice there, no matter how it is, they should try as much as possible to get involved. With the short time they start working, she's very, very good.
They are teaching us to be a good mother, a good caretaker. If I can do it, every other person out there can do it. So I will advise all pregnant women to go into exclusive. I will say God bless her, God prosper.
Residents of Obuago Street in Mile 3 Diobu, Port Harcourt City local government area woke up to a shocking discovery this morning following the discovery of a dead premature baby found inside a gutter in front of a compound on the street. Speaking in an interview, the landlord of 16 Obuago Street, Mile 3 Diobu, Mr. Ogechi Ehirim, said the premature baby was discovered by neighbors in a drainage in front of his command. Ogechi also appealed to the public to help identify the mother of the dead premature baby. He said the incident has been reported to Nkpolu Police Division in Mile 3 Diobu.
This morning I come out for front of my yard. So I come out this morning, they do clean up for goat away the front of my yard. I see small baby. It's a goat. I think it's a baby. I live and come out. Somebody can call me, say make I come see you. Say that I see no baby, na woman baby that I think gets novel. I say, who you can drop this kind of thing for here? Every morning I do clean up. I do clean up for front of my yard. I notice something like this. I say make I check. When I bring out na small baby, we dey there. I beg, I dey call everybody. I dey call the police. I'm making everybody help me to find out who get the baby. I don't find tire for my street. Nobody answer me saying I get the baby.
The spokesperson of the Rivers State Police Command is yet to speak on this. On the international scene, the U.S. has issued a new round of Iran-related sanctions targeting 10 individuals and 27 entities. This is according to a post on the U.S. Department of Treasury website today. The sanctions, which also target some entities in the United Arab Emirates and Hong Kong, come as U.S. President Donald Trump's administration is working to get a new nuclear deal with Tehran. On the news this evening, you heard the commander of Diobu Vigilante has blamed politicians for the rising crime rates in Diobu, Rivers State. The Rivers State Commissioner of Police has assured of tight security as Muslims celebrate Eid al-Kabir. Governor Fubara says steps are being taken to stabilize governance in Rivers State. A Akwa Ibom State Governor has defected to the APC. And on the foreign scene, U.S. has issued new Iran-related sanctions. The news was edited by Martha Okere. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Sam Chinedu. Thanks for listening.